Good morning, YouTube. So it's 10:41 a.m. Monday, April 25th, 2022, and you probably noticed there was no video of me heading out to Amazon on Sunday night, and no video of me coming home from Amazon on Tuesday morning. And on that note, what the hell am I doing awake at 10:41 a.m. on a Monday? Well, I'm walking down the alley. What's it look like? Yeah, I didn't go into work last night. I considered it, but I realized it at about, oh gosh, I'm trying to figure the time. It's so hard to remember what time things happen. I mean, for me, it's hard to remember things that happen, let alone when they happen. But I want to say, oh gosh, I want to say it was I tried to take a nap. I want to say at about 2 p.m.-ish. Oh man, I can't round that corner without marveling at all those smash bollards over there. Like, how bad of a driver do you have to be to hit those? And what speed were you going at, since the speed limit on that street is 25 miles per hour, to knock them over that solidly? Anyway, those distract me every time I look at them. Where was I? So yeah, last night, yesterday afternoon, last night, why I didn't go to Amazon. And do I still have the job at Amazon? Presumably, yes, I do. Get the first question out of the way. Am I going to be having a strain with expenses, missing this many days of work? Oh, yes, I am. But hey, my rent for May is already paid. And in case you missed the video that had the good news on it, my rent is only going up $50. So, yeah, it feels weird being excited about that. Like, there was a time where I would have been pissed. What do you mean my rent's going up $50? What the hell? But in light of the current financial situation, the economy, and the way most rentals are increasing in the Phoenix area, particularly in and around Arcadia, $50 increase is extremely good news. All right, I have an excited dog over here. He's excited. Oh, anyway. Yeah, that's why I'm not really a fan of dogs, generally speaking. I love this multi-use path here, but I hate how they've just made no effort to try to do something about drainage along it. Like, I don't think Phoenix would. If Phoenix had a street that had that much of a street drainage problem, they would fix it. Multi-use bike pedestrian path, who cares? And the worst thing about the standing water and how it happens like that is it's actually self-induced. It hasn't been raining here. Hell, it hardly ever rains here. All of that water is from the sprinkler system that's used to water this park that sits atop the old Crosscut Canal. So not only is the bike route regularly flooded in spots like that, but it's the city is doing the flooding, which seems like a real waste of the water that's supposed to be used to water the grass. Yeah, in defense of Phoenix, I'm pretty sure that is brown water and not drinking water, but still, you think they could figure out some way to have the sprinklers direct their water at the grass and not water the bike route to the point that there's giant puddles in it. I also think the Parks Department could figure out some way to service these parks without regularly blocking the pedestrian and bike pathway with motor vehicles. But there we go again. You know, and I think the last time I walked down this path and was shooting video, yeah, that was yesterday. Just yesterday, going to the post office. Same thing. I had to walk around a Parks and Recreation truck. And you know, and I'm glad they serviced the park. I did notice that the driver of the truck was outside of the vehicle picking up trash in the park, so that's a good thing. God knows, with all the homeless people that loiter through this park, there's no shortage of trash thrown about, and it's nice to see that the city is at least taking care of that. Although there are trash cans here, you know, so the homeless people have no excuse for throwing their shit everywhere. Right here behind more standing water. And on that note, yeah, I still worry way more about diseases being carried by mosquitoes that are attracted to that standing water than I do the big bad coronavirus. So yeah. Anyway, so where am I going today? What's going on? I guess I didn't finish up what I was saying about Amazon. So, and why I didn't go last time. So, I came back from the post office. The last video I shot, I had walked to a bird scooter that was in a really sketchy apartment building. Or one of those former old dumpy hotels that used to be on Van Buren that's now apartments. And that one, as it turns out, I also couldn't ride because it had too low of a battery when I scanned it. Now, there was another one right on the corner, right on the other side of that little restaurant I caught in the video. I'm kind of thinking I should check out that restaurant. They seem really busy for what a tiny little hole in the wall it is. Saw a couple there eating. The woman, who was breathtakingly gorgeous, got was being delivered a sandwich that looked really, really good. I never know if I don't try it, right? But going to places like that and dining alone is, in some ways it's kind of sad. I mean, I only seem to enjoy it if it's really good food, inexpensive, and they have Wi-Fi, so I can upload my stupid vlogs. So anyway, so yeah, I did ride a bird scooter, rode it to, tried to park it right there by where the bollards are all smashed out, and their GPS, I got a message saying that was outside of their parking zone. The map shows the area that you can ride, you know, the geofence area that you can ride bird scooters, as extending all the way across the Greenbelt and the Greenbelt bike route. But it's been my experience that the scooters will not work on this bike route whatsoever, which is shitty, because I mean, this is a perfectly great place to ride an electric scooter. But yeah, they don't work there. And I was parking like right by the edge of 48th Street, but yeah, apparently that registers as, even though on the map it's an area I should be able to park and should be able to ride, it, you know, GPS is not always that precise, and the GPS on the scooter said nope. So I had to walk it across the street and park it by the entrance, one of the entrances to the cemetery. All right, what we got going on here? One of the entrances to the cemetery, and it let me park it there, but of course that wasted some time, and bird charges by the minute, so that ride to go 1.5 miles ended up costing me almost, it was costing me about $5, which I don't know, you know, there goes all the profit for the CDs that I sold that I had to deliver to the post office. So yeah, at this point I'm just spinning my wheels for the most part with eBay. Not like I've been listing, I don't think I've listed anything on there in three maybe 4 months, but yeah, it does often feel like why am I even bothering with it anymore? But I don't want to shut it down. You know, it's something I've had going for a long time, and I know if I put effort into it, I can make money with it, and I have made money with it in the past. So, in case you hadn't noticed, I'm trying to catch Route 17. I did not check to see when it was showing up, so And I'm on 48th Street, and this time of day, a lot of the buses only run on the other side of 44th Street. So, trying to pop open the transit app on the shitty phone, and see how long till the bus shows up here. And yeah, this is stuff I should have done before I left home, but just kind of been trying to leave my place since about 8 o'clock this morning, and getting distracted by stuff, and granted, I got more of my vlogs uploaded to YouTube, so that's a good thing. But yeah, not really doing anything of any real importance. Not sure what time I woke up this morning. I want to say around 7 a.m., which is the time I should be getting home from work. So I did sleep really good last night, and I feel like I got a really good nap in the afternoon, and then later got more sleep at night. But I am so far offset from my work schedule. I know I'm gonna be struggling during my shift tonight. So it is 10:51. Oh, damn it. I hate it when I try to click on sometimes I try to click on what time the bus is showing up to see the GPS tracking where it is, and I inadvertently click on alerts. Which I don't fuck with the alerts, because there's just so many of them. Most of them never apply to me. So 10:52 p.m. it is now. Next bus is at 11:05, so we're looking at about 12 minutes. So yeah, definitely not worth the effort to walk to 44th Street to see if there's a quicker bus there. And I'm trying to zoom out to see where the bus actually is, because this app is borderline super difficult to use on this phone because of a small screen. It's at about Hayden, so it'll be here in a while, and that's fine. Hey, I got 10 more minutes to sit here and vent about whatever. So I guess I can finish talking about what happened yesterday. So I got back from the the bird ride home from the post office, to find Priscilla had moved from the couch where she normally sleeps to my bed, and she was asleep in my bed. Trying to remember if she had any pants on. I'm thinking she may or may not have had pants on. That doesn't really say anything, does it? Part of me is thinking she didn't have pants on. I know when she was asleep on the couch, there were absolutely no pants on, and I kind of poked her butt, and then she got mad, and I'm like, if you don't want me touching, you really shouldn't have that hanging out. And she just kind of grumbled, "It's not hanging out." "Oh, yes, it is hanging out." And, so I took a picture just so I have a record of it hanging out. And, I went on to the post office. But, this thing's going. Just got an alert from the shitty Obama phone, and it looks like it's just something from Reddit. Anyway, so yeah, I was kind of surprised to find her in my bed. I do think she pulled her pants up when she got in the bed, though. My memory is really unclear on that. At any rate, I was kind of a little frustrated about that, but I, especially considering the tension that's going on between us right now, with me being gone for the better part of a week, having what I've made her very clear, it was a very sexual relationship with a woman named Crystal, who, turned out to be an extremely crazy bitch, but that's a separate tragedy. And, I'm just like, why are you not hurriedly leaving? What the hell? Why are you not hurriedly leaving? Why are you still here? And then I just kind of lay in the bed next to her, not cuddling with her or anything. I'm just trying to just catch up with my various inboxes, between YouTube and Reddit and 3 different Gmail accounts on my smartphones. And at one point she wakes up and just starts cuddling and stuff with me, and I'm just like, why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? I mean, you know you're not gonna, this is gonna get me aroused. You're not gonna follow through. Why do you insist on doing this? She goes, are you still pissed? And I guess I didn't really talk too much about what happened the night before. So the night before, I did do that super short video where I showed you the private urinal, and that the guy had the little house party in his bathroom. Yeah, I would have loved to have shot some videos at the house party, but I think that would have been like completely inappropriate. Anyway, what do you call it? I didn't actually go there with Priscilla, and I feel like I tried to explain this party in another video, but my memories of what I said weren't clear. So probably, if I'm being redundant, my apologies. Oh shit! I just remembered my bus pass is in my jacket, and it's warm outside, so I didn't wear my jacket. Damn it. Oh, wow. There's some guy loitering next to the 7-Eleven, and the Amazon locker that used to be there is no longer there. That's kind of a bummer. Not that I ever used that Amazon locker. I don't order much from Amazon, and surprisingly, I haven't had much issue with porch pirates, but it's something I try to think about and be cognizant of where the nearby Amazon lockers are, and there's now no longer one there. And now that I'm thinking more about it, I'm trying to remember if it was an Amazon locker or if it was a UPS locker, because I've noticed that UPS has also started implementing that technology. Not that it matters at this point, because it's gone, and I did notice some of the doors were vandalized on it, so I would imagine that's why they've removed it. And I'm sure the fact that homeless people like to loiter along that fence and the vandalism are not unrelated things. Damn it. This means I'm walking over a mile for absolutely nothing. And I'm gonna walk this half mile back to the damn bus. Ugh, just ugh. Anyway, I guess I have plenty of time to finish my story, right? So yeah, I went to the party. The whole reason I went to the party, and I do think I do think in another vlog I had mentioned it, and how I was invited initially by Chris because they needed. He was wanting to know if he could borrow my microphone. Microphones. He just said, plural, and I'm like, yeah, so I can work something out with you. So anyway, that was an odd call, and I don't think I really talked much about that call. So yeah, Chris called me when I was at Bullock's on Friday evening working on music. And as I said in a previous vlog, I only managed to get 3 songs added, but I did get the mint condition song that I added. I did also add the video for it, which I had to do a little bit of work to clean it up. Not much, just trying to get the audio level just right. I cropped off a copyright information tag at the end, just so it can more smoothly play in a playlist. And I cropped just the edges a little bit just to clean it up. It's an old 4:3 aspect ratio, and I hate on a 4:3 aspect ratio where the edge of the frame on the right and left side keeps constantly changing, because it was shot with indifference to how clean the edges were, due to the fact that on a TV back in 1991, you would have never seen that due to the overscan of the TV you would have been watching on. But now, as they do digital transfers of that stuff on YouTube, they just go to the end of the frame on whatever physical media it's on, and a lot of times you get just some artifacts there and some edges there, and sometimes the edges are uneven, and that stuff just, I'm OCD enough about my music files, my music video files, that I can't hang with that. Wow, I've got a ginormous truck coming straight at me on the bike route. Thank you, City of Phoenix, for that. Apparently he's pulling over. I don't know what they're working on, but I think I'm going to walk up here instead. See, I got a call. Got that call. At this point, I don't have very many phone numbers saved on the first Obama phone. It was just so incredibly miserable to use in the short period of time after I got it and after I shut my Cricket service off, where I was using it as that phone, that I didn't really save very many numbers on it. I tend not to really call and text that many people anyway, so yeah, so not a lot of numbers on it. It just occurred to me that maybe actually Jim's number is on it. When I was saying the other day that I didn't have Jim, the owner of Bullock's, number on it, it might actually be on there, and I just haven't looked. I'm just so eager to get another iPhone and just latch onto the iCloud and get that list of contacts into my phone. That's what I'm waiting for. But interestingly enough, I did load a huge list of old contacts with it this time around when I logged into my main Google account with it. I think it's on my main Google account. I logged into one of my Google accounts with it. Anyway, Chris's number is not one of the numbers that got put in it, because it just came up as a phone number that I didn't recognize, but a local number. And I try to answer everything, especially on that phone number, as that's the phone number that I've been publicizing for, probably 13 years, 12 years for my karaoke and DJ business. So, hey, maybe it's somebody that wants me to do karaoke at their bar. Nope. Maybe it's a paid gig. Nope. It's like, hey, Dan, it's Chris. I'm not even sure. I'm like, Chris who? Which, not saying it to be insulting. I just have a lot of people named Chris in my life. And the name Chris that has been tossed around the most recently in my life is Crystal's quote unquote girlfriend, her gay dude friend that she went out with on Thursday night, that was supposed to be bringing her over to my karaoke show when she was allegedly trying to be my girlfriend. So I thought, maybe just maybe, like, she was having that guy call on her behalf to comment about the text messages going between us, or maybe try to negotiate the return of my Samsung phone, or who knows. But when I heard it's Chris, that's the first Chris that came to my mind, and thankfully it wasn't that Chris, because I don't know that Chris. And I hate it when people don't want to deal with me personally, have somebody act as a third party to do that. To me, that's extreme weak sauce. I won't even take karaoke slip requests from third parties unless I absolutely know both people, and I know that person would send the other person up with the slips. And even sometimes in those instances, I don't, just because, I don't know, I'm just kind of a stickler of treating everybody the same, and that's just something I don't accept. So I almost feel like it's unfair for me to allow anybody that special treatment. Anyway, so moving on, Chris, after a while I recognized, after a little bit, after he was so incredulous that I didn't know who he was, I recognized his voice, and I'm like, dude, how you been? What's up? And he's just like, hey, I'm going to a party at my boss's house tomorrow night, and it's just a little thing, and he's got a karaoke system, but he's got these mics, and they're really low quality, and they've got a buzzing in them, and I was just wondering if there's any way I could borrow yours for the night. And I'm like, ooh, karaoke house party, that sounds fun. I said, you bringing me, am I invited? Are you bringing me with? And he's like, sure, you can come. you can come, I'll pick you up. And I'm like, right on. And so I was talking about the mics, and kind of decided that, basically told him that I've got, at this point I'm kind of short on mics. I got my Vocal Pros, but that's a lot of crap to carry. It's a set of 4 and only one of them reliably works anymore. I said, but I got my little AKG. That thing's great, and it's not too bulky. So I can grow that with a bag. And I said, I'm still not driving right now. He's like, yeah. I said, so I can throw that in a bag and bring it, and just bring it home with me. I'm over at Bullocks, and I told him where Bullocks was. I think he knows where Bullocks is, but anyway. So I bring that in the bag, bring it home, and I'll just, I assume you're going to be bar hopping in the neighborhood. He goes, oh yeah. I said, well, I'm probably going to do that myself. Just, I'll text you when I get up back on this side of town. Now, I didn't think I would be so damn exhausted and tired when I got back on this side of town. So I ended up just, by the time I made it home, and you saw in the series of videos, my last stop was, if you watch those videos, you saw it. My last stop was PLS to get my rent money order, and from there I went to, I waited and took the Thomas bus, and that was another instance, I just not paying attention. I overshot my stop. I wanted to get off of 48th Street and walk down the canal. Overshot the damn stop. Unfortunately, right there, and I'm realizing this puts me right in front of Crystal's apartment. Fucking fabulous. And the bad idea bear is telling me to go knock on her door, and I'm just like, no, that's too likely to be a bad scene. Let me just, and then I noticed right by where I got off there was a bird scooter, so I rode that. Ended up riding that basically home. Obviously not home because it's a little bit further west than I can bring my a little bit further west than I can bring a bird scooter, but parked it on the other side of 48th Street, just adjacent to the alley there, and I made it home quickly. Not only didn't finish the story, I got sidetracked way back to the point that I'm not making any sense, and I forgot what the hell conclusion I was trying to draw with this. Oh man, such is the way my brain works. It's amazing I survive anything at all.